Okay, so today I'm going to show you how I came up with an invitation for a ballerina birthday party for my 3-year-old. I couldn't find a ballerina instruction for the invitations that I liked, so I piecemealed a few together, and this is what I came up with. So this is the finished product, and it stands up on its own, which is really, really cute. And here's how we do it. Okay, started by making a template on just plain white paper. I hand drew this from a picture I liked online. A lot of people will go and download some clip art, print out the clip art, but for me, I just saw one I liked and I hand drew it and cut it out to size, the size what I wanted, which mine is 5 by 7. I wanted to make sure it would fit in an envelope. And I'll explain the holes later, but this is the template that we started with. Then one way, if you're going to hand draw to make sure your sides are even, is fold it in half once you get the drawing, and it should all match up, kind of like cutting a heart out. That way you don't get uneven sides. Okay, then picked out my paper and figured out the wording that would fit in my template, picked the font and everything. Printed it out on my paper, 2 on each, so that I can get 2 invitations, just make sure it's spread out far enough. Usually with invitations you want to do kind of a bigger font announcing what the party is, and then the smaller font with the fun details. Okay, got that printed. Then once your paper's printed, you have your template, you trace around your template on your paper. For me, it was easier to put the template behind it and hold it up against some sunlight, and you can see in the lighting here. You can set it up just so that you can see that it's going to be perfect, and trace around your template from the back, and that makes it a little bit easier and a lot faster. So I would just trace it straight from there. Once I got that cut out, it looked like this. And I hand drew my embellishments. So I was ready to go with our heavy cardstock. This is 65-pound cardstock for the invitation. Standard paper is about 20 pound. Then I took a single hole punch, which was right here, and just went through and templated out this to see where I wanted them. And then did the exact same thing to my invitation, and then I started poking the tool through. This is a standard roller tool that you can get at any craft store. I didn't have to cut the width any different, just the length. So we would unroll it. You can't really see this, but we just unroll it and cut about 3 to 4 inch strips. So that's what you would want for a size invitation like I'm doing. So just a general idea, just cutting about, somewhere between 3 and 4 inches, but you want to layer them in 2s. And then after you get them in 2s, and I have 6 holes per invitation, so I need 12 strips per invitation since I'm doubling them. Once I have the 2, I lay them together, long like this, and then just accordion style fold it like that, if you can see what I'm doing. And just hold it with your fingers to gather it in the center. So we're just going to hold it like this. Then I'm going to kind of twist the end to make it easier to get through the hole. Just poke her through. And once you get that through there, it takes just a second. You've got 2 ends that have 2 pieces that you can pull apart, and that makes it nice and fluffy. So I'm going to strip these 2 parts. These are the 2 edges. Same thing on the back. Just separate the 2 parts. They like to stick together. There we go. Separate these 2. Then you can make it as fluffy as you want. And by the time you get all 6 through there and fluff it up, you get your final product. Super easy, no glue, no sewing, No glue gun, no staples, just a hole punch, some inexpensive tool, and some 65-pound cardstock. That's it.